Aloha sports fans, wherever you may be. This is the Molokai Sports Report. The Molokai Sports Report is brought to you by the Molokai Dispatch. We thank them so much for their support. We're up here at the barn. We're with head football coach Mike Kahale, and we got exciting news as we start this new school year. And you guys are back to work, and you've been on the field practicing for a few weeks now. Tell the people what's going on this weekend.
Well, we are playing our first 11-man football game in 50 years. I think the last time they played an 11-man game was back in the early 50s. So we've been in an 8-man league for a few years now. So we're just, stepping out of that arena and testing the waters a little bit. Yeah, this week and next week.
You know, the Molokai football program that you brought back to life, about 10 years ago now, right? Mm-hmm. And you are the 4-time MIL 8-man champions. Mm-hmm. We want to let all the public know that. And they're coming into the season, and only 2 teams are remaining with Hana and Lanai and yourself in the 8-man league in the MIL. And you guys are committed to that league.
Absolutely.
But you are testing the waters of 11-man and going to play 2 preseason games this year. Mm-hmm. And we're headed over to Oahu this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. How cool is that for the Molokai farmers, the barn, the Molokai farmers of the land and the sea, their football program under head coach Mike? They're going to go to Nanakuli, and they're going to play under the lights on the west side of Oahu. And I think that is kind of monumental, Mike.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's definitely. The boys are excited. The coaching staff, we're real excited getting the boys working hard diligently, get to go out to Oahu, play the Golden Hawks. So should be a good one.
You guys play 8-man football. Mm-hmm. And 11-man football, as you know as a head coach, is a whole different ball game. Yep. So you guys have been preparing for this.
Yeah, absolutely. We tell the kids, football, we're going to block and we're going to tackle the same way. We're going to have to do some things differently scheme-wise, We're adding 3 extra guys on the field. The field's a little bit wider and so forth. So it's a transition. It's an adjustment. I think one that the coaching staff and the boys have fully embraced. So, we don't know what to expect, but we're raring and ready to go in just a couple days here.
You lace them up just like they do, and we're going to take the field over there in Nanakuli. Now, the Golden Hawks are, like you said in our article in the Dispatch this week, they're known for their football.
Yeah.
And they were OIA champs a couple years ago.
Yep.
So this is a big step, ladies and gentlemen, for the Molokai football program. These kids, these young Molokai, local Hawaiian kids, you teach them how to play football, and you teach them correctly like you do. And you had that beautiful camp this summer with Raya Kana.
Yep.
These kids can play football, let me tell you. Give them that ball and teach them how to tackle correctly like you guys were doing with Rai. And I'm just so amazed on how good these kids are doing and your success. And it all comes from the top. You're the captain, you're the leader.
Well, I try to do a good job. I have a great coaching staff, and actually the success really comes from the kids. You got to give them all the credit. They're out there on the field giving their best effort, and we wouldn't be successful without our supportive Molokai community. So, props out to them. They make it happen for us, so we're just excited again.
This is a very rural, unique community here. We have a small high school with maybe 70 kids who graduate from our senior class. So we know them all personally. Mm-hmm. We know their families all personally. As a community, as an island, as a village, we raise our kids. We take pride in the fact that they excel in not only athletics, but academics. Mm-hmm. And these guys are teachers and longtime teachers. I'm starting my 36th year as a substitute teacher at Molokai High School, which is amazing and what a blessing. And to be involved with athletics all these years and to now be the sports reporter for the paper and to do these sports reports that we're going to bring back this year. We're going to bring back full-time the Molokai Sports Report and cover all of our fall sport teams. But this week is exciting. 6 p.m. this Saturday, over on Oahu at Nanakuli High School, the Molokai Farmers take on the Nanakuli Golden Hawks. And this is head coach Mike Kahale, who has given 10 years of his service. How long have you been a teacher?
Just about 20 years, 19, 20 years now. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing it here at Molokai?
Since 2004, I've been here, yeah.
So in 2010, he resurrects the football program that was of course, the dream of your father-in-law, Larry Helm, the commander. And that's his wife, Nicole, and his Ohana. Larry played on that team back in the 1950s.
Sure did.
And always wanted football to come back. And with the help of the leader of Farmer Nation, athletic director Lee DeRowan, and trainer Eric Scala, and all of the staff and principals, and we resurrected that program in 2010. And here we are today, 4-time MIL 8-man champions, ready for the new season, looking forward to taking on the Hana Dragons and the Lanai Pine Lads, who are our family also, you know, and we get out on the field and we let these kids excel at academics and athletics. And so this football program is headed to Oahu, and they're going to play a big game under the lights, and that's a monumental thing. So good luck, Coach Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate all the support. Aloha.
Molokai community, thank you for supporting Molokai High School athletics and the Molokai football team. They're going to head out on the field now and have a practice, and we'll give you updates and a story next week on the big game. The Molokai Sports Report is brought to you by the Molokai Dispatch. We thank them so much for their support. Wherever you may be, sports fans, this is Rick Sanale and Mike Kahali. Aloha no, ka ko.